I was painting a period of time almost of isolationism and a time of dealing with, excuse me, competition. And now we're dealing in a very, very, very different period of time of an amalgamation, a time of cross pollination, and of, yeah, it's so different today. And I am so grateful for the difference because it used to be, it was the seer camp, and in your gatherings, you only had, quote, quote, people that were like you. And in the Naba stream, it was more prevalent, and there was just a lot more of this activity. And then there maybe wasn't the felt need, I don't know, for as much cross-pollination. But we live in a different era today. So I want you to understand this and appreciate this. I think that I might be an example of myself, my own life, of growing up and in and through this convergence of these blue Nile, the white Nile, for the great Nile. And while I still have a manner and or way of functioning that is my primary way that is best or works best for me, but I don't have a grading card that goes, well, but that way just is not right. And it used to be that way. And let me say, that comparison and even competition still does exist, where it has been in the past. I used to actually even carry with me in my Bible an illustration and have like a card and like an 8, a 9, a 10, like in Olympics, and you're scoring people. And do you know that we do that? And not just in the prophetic. Do you know that we do this in all kinds of areas? And we score them and we go, but let's just deal with the prophetic right now. And we go, or let's deal with it on worship right now. And we go, well, that was a 7. And we get out our card and we're like the judge. And we don't even sometimes know we're doing it because we're used to a certain culture, we're used to certain streams, and different ethnic groups and different backgrounds and different streams have different styles. Personally, I've never been a person who promotes style as my message. I hope that my message is an attempt for integrity. Integrity is what matters. The wineskin of character to carry the gifting is ultimately what matters. I believe there's supposed to be a lot of diversity, and that is actually good. But we can too often be like someone at an Olympic, and we get, oh, that one was a 9. Well, why was it a 9? It was because we love get down, high praise, but we don't necessarily like soaking worship, maybe. Or maybe it's the opposite, that we like quieting our soul before God, Let all the earth be silent before him. And we get a little annoyed by banners and this and that, and we've been hit on the head before by something or whatever, and I was like, I'm just painting a big picture. Let's take that over to the seer and the prophet. And so sometimes we've had a bad experience in a different stream. And sometimes we need to forgive, we need to get over, we have a prejudice. Sometimes they're cultural, sometimes they're just differences. And I have had to learn not as much that my goal is promoting style and other people that is their part of their, they seem to be a part of their almost job, is promoting a style. And you know what? I have to say, that's okay if that includes integrity, accountability, and character. Now, having said all of that, here's what I believe. I believe that diversity is good. And we need diversity of gifting and diversity of style to reach many different kinds of people.